This is Brother Ron, and welcome to We All Be News Radio and TV, the news-free Dixie for the 21st century.
It's just emoing right now. Like everybody is like, it's like they so suicidal. Like I want to talk to you about these rappers, in particular the one that got killed in Florida, the XXXtentacion guy.
Triple X.
Yeah, Triple X. And what are your thoughts about that? Because it reminded me of your case you had in your court. You talked about the young black rapper who was taking care of his female family members. Because this guy was just 20 years old, but he brought 4 houses for the black women in his family, and left his mom in charge of his estate, who's not even 40 yet. I mean, she's a beautiful looking woman, but she is left in charge of his estate. But I'm saying, like, you look at him, he had no father figure in his life. He kind of flamed out really early.
Typically, black women, the wrong kind, look at their sons and any male they run into as something to exploit. It's like I told that kid, his mama and his grandmama wanted his money. It's like, if it wasn't for us, he wouldn't be here. Well, yeah, but you're not doing anything good for your son and your grandson. You just want to exploit it. So I took some steps to thwart that. They got mad at me, but now the boy who's grown man thanks me for it.
Wow. So, man, what if they got had a Judge Joe Brown in his life then to help him out? He might not be dead right now.
Might not be. See, but and then there was a show we tried to start, a company I was with, and they didn't want any part of it. It was a outstanding athlete and his wife, and what they were trying to do is take some of these black athletes or minority athletes and get them back on their feet after they had dealt with some unwise things relative to their money and lost all of it. And invariably, we found the big obstacle was their mothers. That's my money. What y'all trying to stop my money from coming? Because it's making your son broke, lady. And he's not going to be any good to you after a while, or himself. Well, I ain't going to throw what he got me away, or you going to get some of it back. No, I'm his mama. Well, you see, you're nothing but a parasite here. Most mothers in history would be glad to get their son someplace important or successful and leave it at that, not try to sit there and hold him back by exploiting his success. That's wrong.
But I think about that. You compare and contrast the black athletes with the white ones. I don't see Tom Brady being pressured about his mama dream house. I don't see, Peyton Manning or Eli being pressured about their folks' houses because they already got money. They also got fathers that were involved, that provided for the family. So this is like a different situation when you look at some white athletes versus the black athlete.
Yeah, well, it isn't all black athletes. It's just some who didn't have, an effective, well-rounded family.
Right.
See, in other words,
like KoBE Bryant, he didn't have to have no pressure by his folks at home. Right. It's always exceptions. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then you can look at his background. See, KoBE never went to college.
But you would think he was well educated by growing up overseas and learning all the different languages?
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
And he had some attitude problems. Like all around the NBA, they said the Lakers had the best personnel, but they weren't the best team because of KoBE. He wasn't a team player.
Well, they got LeBron now, right? You think these are going to change?
Oh, let's see. They had Magic Johnson, but Magic Johnson said, we got to make it a team. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar came in and said,
well educated, right?
Jabbar and Magic, that was a team. They couldn't block one without leaving the other open. The rest of the team cooperated. But, when you got somebody like KoBE, it's give them the ball and know when it's
You just ain't a KoBE fan. You just don't care for KoBE.
Practice. Yeah. But see, like I did the tip-off in Detroit for the Pistons during the playoffs 2 consecutive years, and they said, you know, the Lakers got more talent than we do, but we're a team, so we're going to win.
And that's why they beat them.
They did.
Yeah. The 5-game sweep, as they say. Wow.
And they said, you know, the Lakers are more formidable and dangerous to play against when KoBE's sitting on the bench.
Man, because a lot of the KoBE fans ain't gonna like that. I mean, but Lakers fans are interesting. They deserve to have, you know, win. They're like the Yankees.
Well, you know. KoBE's character came out in a transcript of his interview by the police in Colorado about that shaky rape case.
Oh yeah, very shaky. Yeah.
And he tried to wheedle his way out of it by saying, you know, if you let me go, I can give you another player who's bigger than me. He said, well, who? Said Shaq. And the detective said, Shaquille O'Neal? Said, yeah, I can give you Shaq.
Oh, my God.
But he done something wrong, too. So, was any of it in Colorado? I don't know. Well, we aren't interested. Said, yo, a punk play like that is ridiculous.
Oh, my God, that's horrible. So, you talking about some man codes being violated. Lord, really?
Yeah. Little punk stuff. And it always got me. You see somebody.
And he grew up with a father, though. He had a father in the home. He had a daddy in the home who was an athlete himself, professional athlete.
Well, just because you need one there if he's effective. But sometimes it just ain't effective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
There are always exceptions.
That's true.
An effective father is good for raising girls and boys. You know, mother, I love my mama, yeah, but your mama's been the one who held you back. You know, Oprah likes to do that kind of thing where they have a show where they want to get the catharsis of the audience crying, you know, and they've got somebody with 14 children and, you know, or 11 children, and she's sitting up there whining, and they're trying to get this boy who's rebelling against her to understand how much mama has done and how much she sacrificed, and they want him to start crying and hugging mama. And the truth of the matter is the mama was a hoe, and everything that came in got given away to the latest boyfriend. So, you know, the boy wouldn't have been in that kind of circumstance that he was in if it wasn't for his mama being no good, incompetent, and incapable as a mother. You know, motherhood is a precious thing, but, you know, if you want the accolade, you got to give the performance. So I'm running into people that I've known for years now, and they have me what to do, Judge Joe. What should I do, Joe? I said, well, what's going on? And then I find out what it's about. The granddaughter or the daughter or something is a real live clown. The one I don't like is he got 3 or 4 children, and mother hollering about, I'm young, I got a right to party. No, you don't have any damn right to party. You have a responsibility to be a mother. And when that's over, yeah, go ahead and do it. But yeah, when little so-and-so gets big enough, he better bring mama some money. No, he doesn't need to better bring her some money. You need to understand that that child can do what is earned by you as the goodness of his heart may dictate. Otherwise, you keep your little filthy, grubbing hands out of his pocket. Don't ruin that boy after you almost ruined him in life, but for the fact that he's got a talent.